I express my wholehearted gratefulness to the Court of Almighty, the gracious, the beneficent, who has kindly and graciously treated me. Today's subject matter is going to be for you all who are listening my voice. At first, you need to know Rahmats English education, but R it will be capital letter, English it will be capital letter, education it will be capital letter. Who are listening my voice, sentence, thought, conception, and my conception is I am interested to divide this thing, distribute this thing, disbursement. It is called disbursement among the countless students of this country. I should share with you one thing, this and that Bulbul College, former lecturer of Bulbul College, one day he repented when he went to just take training at Jahangirnagar locality. On that particular time, the SSC candidate were told to deliver especially their speech, at least is one candidate, in this is language in which I am speaking. But she regretted to see that her name is Latifa, whose two daughters she had already become a doctor. She regretted to see none came to deliver his or her speech in this is language, in English. This especially thought and conception is the speech thought of that particular personality, faculty member of Bulbul College gave me serious pain. Then what is that is I should share with you one thing. What kind fresh graduate are we producing from this country? Why there will be quality less personality? Why quality will not come? What is the problem of especially gaining quality, and in what way they can gain quality? The person who are listener of this country at home and abroad, when you take rest, of course you can display my voice to listen, you listen. When you just go to bed, you can also listen my discussion, you will be highly benefited. Suppose you are taking your breakfast, lunch, dinner, tiffin or something like that, or especially that is called sitting alone and single, on that is very time you can listen my discussion, you will be highly benefited. But I should share with you something who are listening throughout the whole country, and this particular video may go other countries of the world. But the person is our fresh graduate who are interested to cross the border, you need to acquire that his quality, that is called foreign intonation. If you can acquire foreign intonation, this thing will be developed and helpful for you, and will develop you or will be helpful for you to get job in world job market. Whatever might be, suppose you have come, that is called especially where Sharda police line, Sharda police, and you have been recruited as ASP. Now deliver your speech especially as you have been recruited. Remember the candidates of this section who have completed your BCS recently, and that is called recruited to become ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police. Now you can deliver your speech. In this function you are getting IGP may come, DIG may come, other especially that is called sector and section, other person who are staying here, they may come, and you are told to deliver your speech. Honorable Inspector General of Police, respected DIG of Rajshahi Division, and other respected especially that is called personality who taught us in this especially section we are getting today, and we have assembled here to exchange our feeling, willing, thought and conception. Coming in this center we got opportunity to get age befitting training, time befitting training. This quality will be helpful. We are promised bound to help the people at any rate, anyway. As a junior police officer, I am promised bound to be honest, gentle, polite, magnanimous, generous, helpful, friend of especially people and friend of all classes of personality. I'm interested. I took a decision to be recruited either in police or in Bangladesh, or that is called army. The person who are getting commission in Bangladesh is the army. They take training at Chittagong is the Bhateri. We have assembled here at Chittagong, especially that is called not Chittagong, but Sharda Police Training Center. Honorable trainer who trained us, we especially that is called pray to the court of Almighty for your peace, prosperity, progress, happiness. As you trained us, give us suggestion, and in the chance that today we have gotten this particular position. You are especially our trainer, and you are respected is the teacher of us. We shall show due respect as long as we serve in mundane world. Whatever might be, Bangladesh police administration can't change the future of especially Bangladeshi nation, can't control various kinds of militancy we are getting, and human trafficker, women trafficker, child trafficker. Bangladeshi police especially can't control various kinds of corruption we are getting, fundamentalism, militancy, terrorism, as well as other that is called unhelpful task connection. And hard-earned money of this country was spent for training, coaching, teaching. Government will give us salary. Honorable IGP as well as respected DIG of Pabna, you can tell not Pabna but Rajshahi. I show due respect to you. We are promised bound to obey the command of especially of our senior officers of this country, and we shall obey the rules and regulation law of this country. We are loyal to government. We are not disloyal to government. We are loyal to our superior. We are not disloyal to our superior. We are loyal to our justice administrators. We are not disloyal to our administrators. So I do not wish to just especially prolong my speech more. I have also other candidates. They will deliver their speech. Honorable especially there is Ustadji teachers. If we perform especially if I myself do any wrong action, wrong behavior in the time of taking training, coaching, teaching at this center, Sharda Rajshahi, I beg your pardon and pray for us to the God of Almighty so that we can prosper in our personal life and we can help the people of this country. And I do not wish to prolong my speech. I am going to end here. Now, their candidate is especially business section. Suppose you have come to just Jahangirnagar in order to take his training and you have been told to deliver your speech. Suppose you have gotten the post of magistrate or other justice post respectively, we are getting, and so many justice especially person of this country who are recruited as assistant especially judges. They need to have law background and law honors, special law honors, masters especially from any university of this country. If they can be competent figure, they will be appointed of course as assistant special judges. Getting promotion after promotion, they can especially get highest position. Government may send them to special different places. We are getting Judge Court, High Court, even Supreme Court. Whatever might be, in the chance that you have especially come to take training and you are requested you are told not requested, told to deliver your speech. Honorable Chairman of BCS, especially that is called section, as well as respected delegate of different parts of this country, and other person cause of us and who taught us a different thing. You gave us decision how to perform our departmental task connection, how to especially help the people, how to go beside the ailing people, how to go beside the distressed people, how to perform our duty and responsibility. I am promised bound from today not to perform any task connection which will bring disadvantage to especially my life as well as especially to my career. I do not wish to damage my career. Bangladeshi government will spend hard-earned money of our people and for us all who are serving especially different posts throughout the whole country. So since we have been recruited here, by the boundless mercy of Almighty, we are promised is bound not to discharge our duty and responsibility befitting His manner. We shall not be dishonest, we shall not be discourteous, we shall not be impure is a minded person, we will not is a take bribe, we shall not suck is a public is a blood, we shall not especially show any kinds of special discourteous behavior to the people. We are promised is bound today to help the people, and we got is university education. Since we have university education, we are going to be appointed is we got is appointment, we have is come here to take training. After this training, we shall especially that school go to our post accordingly throughout the whole country according to decision of the government. So we are promised is bound to perform our duty and responsibility. Honorable cause, you have given us special properties decision, and you have taught us a lot of things from different direction, how to deal with the public and people, how to discharge our duty and responsibilities, how to justice especially get promotion, how to be remain honest in this service. We are grateful to you all who gave us such kind of decision. In this function, the particular person who have come who has come from Dhaka, chairman of BCS, as well as other delegate member etc., and especially the school honorable secretary, joint secretary, as well as other person who have joined here today. They will deliver their speech. I do not wish to prolong my speech more. Honorable especially cause who taught us many things. In the time of staying here, if I do any wrong, you will forgive us and forgive me. And you will pray for me to the court of Almighty, for us all, to the court of Almighty, so that it is possible on the part of ourselves to discharge our duty and responsibility befitting His manner. We are interested is to stand beside the ailing is the people, distress is the people, flood victim is the people, drought special victim is the people, and other natural calamities is of this country. We shall encourage our juniors to become gentle, polite, magnanimous, generous, kind-hearted, benevolent, helpful, and which will be helpful, which will be able to be bring prosperity, peace, prosperity, progress of our speech to our country, and our independence will be free, will be true on that is the time if we can be honest. Our hard-earned independence came in exchange of ocean of blood. No, especially in the and that we got our language in exchange of lives and blood. We got our independence in exchange of blood. For this is reason, today we are promised is bound not to perform any task connection which will be perverted is one, which will not be helpful for the people of this land who are staying at the remote and remotest is part of the country. I congratulate all the members, especially of this particular function or conference who have assembled this here today. May Allah be gracious on us. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Alright, dear learners of this country, today's learner who are completing your graduation, tomorrow you will get this job in job market. And I should share with you something, how to deliver this speech, especially if you can be what? MP of any section, maybe constituency especially of Pabna, maybe constituency of especially Jatmor, Faridpur, Jatmor is Faridpur and Faridpur or something like that, or other is the parts of the country. By being just a speech elected is a person, now delivered his space. You have become a CMP. Suppose you have become a CMP of any constitution, maybe A, B, C, D, etc. And in this is a function, you may deliver your space. My mission, vision, expectation is to develop the quality of you. Honorable Chairman of this is a function, respected is a delegate who have already come from different parts of this district as well as division. I personally congratulate the people who elected me as their MP, Member of Parliament. But I was beside you. Inshallah, I will be with you, and I am with you. Do not think me as monarch of this place. I am your friend. I am your nearest and dearest relative. All of you, you may come to me if you, whenever you need, and I shall also go beside you. Honorable superior personality of this function, you blessed me from the core of your heart. For this is the reason Allah elected me in this election. Countless workers, dear workers, countless is workers, young generation, both men and women, you had endeavor, effort for me. And in the chant that by the mercy of Almighty, I have also popularity, and you still perform your task connection befitting manner, going house to house, door to door, here and there, this side, that side. So, I am grateful to you all. Honorable, especially faculty members of school, college, universities who have come in this function, I personally congratulate you for voting me. And I especially got opportunity to come to power. I should share with you something, and not bullet to power, but ballot to power. Through ballot, you proved yourself that you elected is especially honest person I know. But my father was honest, my grandfather was honest, my paternal especially personality, both of them, all of them are honest, polite, gentle, magnanimous, generous. I got such kind of education to them, and government especially the school facilities which will come for you all will be distributed by me by the grace of Almighty. Government especially the school is a sanction which will come for road communication, for school, college, madrasa, muktab, as well as especially the school construction section and sector. Inshallah, by the grace of Almighty, I am promised bound today especially deliver this thing in front of you. And by the help of especially this step, I think government special program will be successful, and our people shall not suffer from any kinds of problems and troubles. Unconstructed bridge will be constructed by me by the grace of Almighty, and especially dilapidated condition of most different localities what I have visited. Where I have visited, I have seen those things. I was especially it was my commitment that I would like to stay with those people to rebuild their mosque, madrasa, moktab, other thing respectively. The institution which could not come under MPO of the government, I will try my best to bring those things under the government in order to help the people who are not getting job up to this time. In the end, that other commitment is what I get to my local people, to especially 3 thanas of Greater Pabna district. I will try my level best to perform my task connection. Beside and moreover, pray for me so that I must not be greedy. And especially I told you about democracy, I must not think about pocketcracy. I told you about democracy, I must not do any pocketcracy. Inshallah, pray for me. And especially I will consult with you, going locality to locality, so that it is possible on the part of me to help the people of this locality. And government fund which will come, inshallah, to me by the grace of Allah, it will be distributed equally according to necessity here and there, this and that. I do believe this matter you have understood is my speech and thought, my mission and vision to help the people. A day will come when I will not be able to stay in mundane world. On that is the time, my memory, my action, my activities, my function, my thought, my conception, my ideology, my philosophy, my psychology will stay with you. Dear young generation of this locality who have assembled today in this greatest special festival or conference, I will request you to drive drug addiction from the society, human trafficking from the society, as well as performing task connection, obscene action, and the persons who have shops who are performing various kinds of ugly action, bad action. You are requested to come back to good life and to be gentle, to be polite, to be magnanimous, to be generous, and to especially obey the dictation of our beloved Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. There are students who have assembled here today from different thana to especially the school accept me as your MP. I congratulate you from the core of my heart for you all. I bless from the core of my heart so that you can lead the country in future. Today's student, tomorrow's especially leader of this country. Today's student will be tomorrow's administrator, and you will discharge your duty and responsibility, and you will read autobiography of Hazrat Umar, Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Usman, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, as well as other famous men of the world, how they lead the country, how they took education, how they prospered in their personal life. I am also tremendously happy watching countless, especially female students of different institutions who have assembled is here. I bless from the core of my heart for you all who have come here today. Other students, female students who could not come of my own constituency, I pray to the God of Almighty for all round is progress. And you will follow, of course, especially Hazrat Khadija. You can especially follow Maisha, Hazrat Aisha. You can also just follow greatest personality of the world. You can also follow the Begum Rokia. You can also follow Sar Sayyid Ahmad. You can also follow other greatest person of this subcontinent of the world. Today's education, of course, I should share with you all, cannot stay in our own country only. It is spread to see throughout the whole world. Beloved, dear female students who have assembled here today, you will take decision to become men of men and to become a special ideal citizen of the country. You will bring glory, peace, prosperity, happiness, especially for the nation. It is needless to say or pointless to utter that half of our generation or people are women, half of us are men. For this reason, a group of people cannot be deprived. I have taken necessary steps to perform my duty. This institution, girls' schools, girls' college, female college, which did not get, justice MPO, which did not get opportunity to be MPO listed. I will try my best to contact with Minister of Education so that it is possible on the part of you to gain proper education. And in the chance that your future generation would be able to get proper education, it is my personal faith. However, might be active and be punctual. Be active, be punctual, be industrious one, and be follower of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and obey the dictation of the Holy Quran. What is given here? As you know, this world started to see special human being from Baba Adam alaihi salam. Century after century, thousands after thousands years are disappearing, and especially that is called a lady, woman, or female student or female person does not get her birth to stay at home and stay only in the four walls, to cook food, to especially nurse the children, etc. etc. Our especially women at present who are occupying best especially position of the society of the country. You don't forget to see dear female students who have assembled here today in this is the biggest conference. Our Prime Minister is a woman. Our especially that school we are is getting other post especially personality. We are especially that school is getting that person is not especially man, is woman. Former is the VC of Boyd, a person especially was a woman. Present is the VC of Janginagar University is a woman. Present is the VC of Chittagong University is a woman, of course And in this country that especially Honorable Speaker is a woman. For this reason, there is all the doors had already been opened for you all, and you can gain education, proper education, accurate education, desirable education. Don't mingle yourself with perverted life. Don't mingle with yourself, especially with obscene task connection. Man cannot guard woman. Woman cannot guard men. Your guardians, your teachers, your faculty members, your superiors will not be able to guard you. If you are interested to perform perverted tasks, obscene tasks, etc., and you will guard yourself, your Imani power would be able to guard you from different kinds of objectionable task connection. Today's especially female students are especially future leader and future is the mother. For this reason, you can accord is a high quality, appreciated quality, highest quality, age befitting quality, time befitting quality. I do not wish to prolong my speech anymore. I wish all round is the progress of you all who have assembled here in this biggest conference. As it is my first speech by being MP of you all. And pray for me so that it is possible on the part of me to discharge my duty and responsibility befitting manner to bring peace, prosperity, happiness, joy, equality, brotherhood, sisterhood, motherhood in the society, through which especially our people would be able to follow the basic principle of Islam, by which it is possible on the part of them to get recommendation at the day of Allah's judgment. May Allah be gracious on you all. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Honorable, dear students, honorable superiors, In this way, you can just especially develop your skill and quality, as I said. And when you stay alone and single, in this way, you can just try your best to go ahead, depending on the mercy of Allah. Allah is merciful, powerful. Of course, you can just acquire is the highest quality, appropriate quality, age befitting quality, time befitting is the quality. But when you will go to abroad, especially for seeking services, especially maybe private is the companies or other sector and section, of course, your employer will see your quality. In Bangladesh is also. In Bangladesh is also, if you are interested is to get job in any job sector and section, you should have skills of that particular section. And you should not especially have tiny knowledge. You should be expert, sagacious, skilled is one, experience. You should have experience. Through it is possible on the part of you to become successful in life. Suppose you are candidate for SSC examination of Edward College, and you have assembled yourself in farewell function, and first year student had already assembled this, especially themselves, of course, for orientation class or orientation. Two function is going to be held together juxtaposition. In this section, you have been told to deliver your speech. Honorable Chairman is of this function, respected teachers, and honorable especially politicians of Greater Pabna district who have assembled here today in our farewell function. On behalf of my classmate, I am going to just especially convey you my congratulations from the core of my heart. And if there is beginning, there will be ending. It is a common thing. Near about 2 years, we got opportunity to stay here. We got proper training, coaching, teaching, etc. by our faculty members. Our honorable principal of this college had taken necessary steps so that our teachers can take classes. Our teachers could take all the classes properly and perfectly. I am also proud of being a student of this college, where I got a group of sagacious faculty members who are active, punctual, disciplined, etc., whose love and affection would be able to be, justice, especially influence of our future, as well as especially blessing of our inspiration. And in this section is staying in tiny time. College special life is very shortest is one. It is neither like a primary school life nor secondary school life. College life is very shortest is one. When I especially that school dream to come to read in college, we thought college life will be longest is one. When I completed especially first year, we came to second year. When we came to second year examination, especially knocks that either. In the meantime, we are bound to take preparation for our greater future on the basis of our result at the SSC, as well as quality, capacity, sagacity. Our higher education especially will be received by us in this section. So we took necessary steps to especially complete our syllabus befitting the manner. As far as we could, we also read other books respectively to gain quality, to especially get admitted ourselves according to our wish and desire, maybe medical section, BUET, etc., and maybe universities. Many men, many mind. And the students of this college, Edward College, are well expert, well sagacious, and they had brilliant result at the SSC. All of them I believe this matter. I do believe career-oriented, strongest is the person. They have feelings and willing determination to reach their targeted goal. In this section is the honorable teacher staff of this college who took our classes. If there would have been any mistake of us, I will request you all to forgive us and bless for us from the core of your heart, so that it is possible on the part of us to bring glory for the society, for our own lives, for the country. Through it is possible on the part of ourselves to be man of men. Respected especially our principal of this CC college, your guidance, your especially proper attention towards us, as well as especially your administrative power gave us opportunity to get all the classes especially. And we also just got practical classes respectively. Our teachers are very active and punctual since especially their labor is hard. We also tried our best to perform our task correction. In the time of staying in this institution, if there would have been any wrong of us, from our behavior, from our nature, nurture, thought, conception, ideology, if you get any pain, you will forgive us. You are profoundly requested to forgive us and bless for us from the core of your heart, so that it is possible on the part of ourselves to be man of men. I do not wish to prolong my speech anymore. May Allah be gracious on you all. Thank you very much. Thank you all.